just like you see on like true crime TV and all that stuff, it's always about the person who did something wrong. Giacomo Turra, Giacomo Turra, Giacomo Turra, Giacomo Turra. What about the victims? We need to make these stories about the victims. Hey everybody, welcome to John's Guitar Lounge. I'm Johnny Stewart, and today I've got something extremely serious to talk to you about, and that is the Jakamo Turo incident that has happened recently, and this is horrible. I just found out about it a few hours ago, and I've been thinking about it, and I just had to come to you and post on it. So I'm sorry I'm not more put together and prepared for a lesson video like I normally do. This is totally different from what I normally do. I'm going to ask you, first of all, if this is your first time hearing about this story, then tell me in the comments, and if it's not, then tell me in the comments where you first heard about this story, because it's been going on for a few days now, and I just cannot keep silent about this. For anybody who doesn't know yet, Jakamo Turo is a Instagram and YouTube sensation, like a sensation with signature guitars and all sorts of endorsements and all sorts of stuff. And it just came out that he is being accused by many very reputable sources and reputable YouTubers and other content creators and social media, like musicians, but real musicians who play for their living and make music for their living. They're accusing him, and I have not seen anything to doubt it, that he is stealing and has for years been stealing their solos and telling people that they're his and posting videos on them. And not just that, but actually selling tablature. Actually selling tablature to these solos that he says are his, and they're actually other guitarists' solos. Why does all this matter so much? This is different from someone being inspired by something, like Reese Steigl being inspired by Stevie Ray Vaughan. And that's one of my biggest videos on my channel, and I don't even want to promote anything that I do in this video because I'm so infuriated by all this. And it's not like, this guitar that I'm holding right now that I've been playing a bunch for the last couple of weeks, this Michael Kelly Patriot, which, look, you can probably tell what guitar this looks like, okay, right? This is not like a regular, real, authentic Gibson Les Paul. This is a 59 reissue Les Paul that I've had for a long time. That is different from this guitar. This is inspired by, obviously, that design. But there are lots and lots of differences in it. And it's different to be inspired by something than to completely steal something and promote it as your own. There is a difference between the artists who have created these solos and these songs and these masterpieces that he is promoting as his own. And he's not just playing them on his channel and saying, here's the fingering and this is how I can play it and I'm inspired by these people. That's different. What he has been doing apparently is even selling for money, selling on his website tablatures to these solos and these compositions that he claims are his own, and other people wrote them, and he's making money off of other people's stuff that they've written, other people's art. He's not giving credit to them. He's not paying a stipend or a royalty to them. He's saying that they are his, and he is so wonderful because not only can he play really fast, which he can, and that's part of what's so upsetting about this whole thing. He's a good musician. I'm not going to take that away from him. He's a good guitar player who can make great music from the guitar, but he's been taking other people's music and saying it's his own. That would be like me saying, because I wrote a song that's called My Girl a few years ago and put it on Spotify, which I wrote for my fiance because I love her, that I somehow wrote the song My Girl by the Temptations back in the 60s. I'm not even that old. I didn't do it. I didn't write it. I don't deserve anything for it. And just like that, no one deserves to profit off of songs and solos and musical creations that other people have made without giving them credit, without paying them royalties, and without going through all the proper steps to avoid copyright infringement. Because frankly, if what they're saying is true about this, then it is copyright infringement. This is not what people are supposed to do in this business. This is why the business is so hard and unnecessarily difficult. People stealing from other human beings who create something from their soul. And the other reason why I had to make this video is because, just like you see on true crime TV and all that stuff, it's always about the person who did something wrong. Giacomo Turra, Giacomo Turra, Giacomo Turra, Giacomo Turra. You keep hearing about the person's name who is the wrongdoer or the accused wrongdoer. What about the victims? We need to make these stories about the victims. And frankly, not that any of these people, they've all been so gracious in saying that they have no ill will, they don't have any bad feelings, and all this stuff. More power to them, because I don't know if I could be that gracious to them if I were in their situation. Look, I've never had a song or a guitar solo that I've written that anybody's wanted to steal, okay? I'm not going to pretend I have. But if I had, I can only imagine how those poor people feel. They are the ones who deserve to have the credit, and they're the ones who deserve to have all of the publicity from what is going on from Jakamo Turo. So from here on out, what I really, really hope is people will forget Giacomo Turra's name with regard to this whole story and click the links in the description to this, which I'm getting nothing from these links. These are links to other YouTubers. I'm sending you away from my channel, which is completely contrary to everything that they teach you about trying to market social media. I'm sending you away from my channel, away from John's Guitar Lounge, and to their channels because they make incredible music. They're incredible guitar players. You need to hear them, hear what they do, support them, hit subscribe on their channels because that is like the most important thing you can do for anyone on social media. Hit like on their videos when you like them, and comment on their videos because those are the most important things you can do to support these people. So please, support the people who deserve it. Be careful to all fellow YouTubers and anybody out there watching, my students, whoever else who wants to make YouTube videos and wants to be a guitar player or any kind of musician, or any kind of anything for that matter, don't take the chance of stealing somebody else's stuff. Don't copy it word for word or directly or whatever else, note for note. Make something yourself. Make something great yourself. If you can't make something great or you don't feel that it's great, then that is okay. Put it out there. If nobody likes it, then hey, at least you tried. If people do like it, then hey, there's a really nice surprise for you, which is what happened with a couple of my songs. And if you really just do not feel comfortable doing that, and if all you want to do is copy solos that are popular or riffs or whatever else, then that is perfectly fine. But give credit where credit is due and say, hey, I can play this way, so I must be technically proficient. I must be pretty good at the guitar. And that's fine to say that about yourself. But don't say that you wrote it. That's where it goes too far. So everybody, please subscribe and like and comment on the videos that I'm linking in the description to this video for all of these incredible artists and musicians and career guitar players who deserve it. Thank you.